Moving on to some breaking news at this hour. In the last hour, WSDOT called on Spokane Police Chief Craig Meidel to walk back his letter putting a chronic nuisance notice on the homeless camp near I-90. WSDOT called that notice, quote, unlawful. KREM 2's Nicole Hernandez has been reading through that letter and breaks it down for us tonight. Nicole?
So, Mark, I have the letter right here with me. It's an 8-page letter outlining the Washington State Department of Transportation's frustrations with how the city is handling the homeless encampment. WSDOT says the city is blaming them for what's going on at the encampment. And in this response here, they are not taking responsibility for how the camp has grown. So they go as far as blaming the city for making the problem worse. The letter says, quote, your failure to work effectively with the state when Camp Hope was first established and contained less than 100 residents led to its growth and conditions that you complain of now. WSDOT is concerned with how many shelter beds the city says are available. They say they are under the impression some of the beds the city claims are open actually are not. So moving on, WSDOT continues the letter by breaking down 6 objections to Chief Meidel's notice. One of their objections says, quote, because the city both caused and contributed to the conditions at Camp Hope through its own actions and inactions, its attempts to shift blame to the state must fail. Police Chief Craig Meidel issued a chronic nuisance order for the camp on October 5th. In today's letter, WSDOT says just one day before that, the city said they were actually planning on bringing resources to the campers. The initial letter from Chief Meidel also threatened fining the state if they don't take action to remove the camp, but WSDOT says the city actually cannot fine the state because they have sovereign immunity. So what's next here? Well, with this letter, WSDOT is asking at the end for the city to withdraw the chronic nuisance ordinance and say that they will consider legal action if the city does not remove it. In studio, Nicole Hernandez, KREM 2 News.